Pykrete is a material that is made up of sawdust or some other form of wood pulp and ice. Specifically, it is made up of 86% ice and 14% sawdust, a 6-to-1 weight ratio. Pykrete has a low thermal conductivity, and as such, it melts very slowly. It is also stronger and tougher compared to regular ice, and when kept frozen, is more comparable to concrete. It does have its drawbacks, however, as it is more difficult to make instead of concrete, since ice expands when frozen. Also, the fact that it has to be kept in temperatures under freezing since it's, ice. Despite the major flaw of pykrete melting in warm waters because it is mostly composed of ice, pykrete has seen its fair share of use throughout modern history, since World War II. Back in 1942, Geoffrey Pyke, I'm just going to call him that, a British journalist and inventor, had the idea to make a ship out of ice. He pitched the idea to Lord Mountbatten, a British naval officer, in what I assume must have gone like this. Hey, I got the best idea for you. Alright, spit it out. No, I didn't. Why would you? Whatever, just tell me your idea. Alright, now hear me out. What if we made a ship, Pike? What do you think we've been doing? No, you didn't let me speak. What if we made a ship out of ice? Ice? Yes, ice. What the hell is ice? It's a super strong material made purely out of water. It's made out of only water? Yeah. It's made out of only water? Yes.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all.
The idea made the United States and British Canada so impressed that they ended up making a 60-foot-long, 1,000-ton ship out of only ice on Patricia Lake in Alberta, Canada. However, during the actual test phase, the ice surprisingly didn't hold up very well against actual bullets, and as such, no other ships were ever made out of pure ice. That is because Pike learned from a report published by Herman Francis Mark that adding wood fibers to the water would make a much stronger mass compared to regular ice. This meeting, where he pitched it, must have gone like this. Hey guys. Yeah, Pike? Listen, I know my last idea was not the best. Oh yeah, $55 million down the toilet, just a bit of a bad idea, huh? Okay, it was a pretty bad idea. But listen, I got a much better idea. What? Are we supposed to lather oil all over our ships so that they stay afloat when the Germans try to sink them? Actually, now that you said it, that might actually be a promising idea. Look, my idea is to make a ship. Here we go again. But out of my own pykrete. What is pykrete? Did you make a new type of steel? Is that what you're calling ice now? Listen. Pykrete is like ice, but with a major improvement. Where's that drum coming from? Alright, can you just tell us about this damn pykrete, for God's sake? Okay, pykrete is a mixture of wood pulp and ice. Really? That's it? Seriously? You're a genius! Why didn't you think of this sooner? Wait, hold on. How do we know this works? Remember when we made that ship out of ice? We made a ship out of ice? If you don't believe me, then check this. You're a genius! Why didn't I think of this sooner? I'm gonna name my son after you. This plan was also scrapped later on since pykrete has a similar problem to ice in that it, still melts. So, that's a bit of a problem. Now, while pykrete is quite well known for its unreliability in terms of structural integrity, people have continued to put out ideas using pykrete. For example, in 1985, a quay made out of pykrete was suggested for the Oslo harbor. The idea was scrapped due to the fact that pykrete, melts. Also, a quay is a structure on the shore of a harbor or on a riverbank which allows the ships to dock and unload their cargo or crew. Now, in a more successful application in 2011, the Vienna University of Technology was able to create a dome out of pykrete that was 33 feet in diameter. The dome lasted for 3 months until it was melted to the point of the structure being unreliable. In another successful use, this time in 2014, the Eindhoven University of Technology was able to make an architectural project out of Pykrete. The project was supposed to be a model of the Sagrada Familia, an unfinished church in Spain. The project was open to the public after it was done, but a few days after being opened, the main dome collapsed, though thankfully there was no one in the building at the time. Now, compared to some other more stronger materials, Pykrete isn't that interesting. While it can be easily created and is very strong and tough, the massive drawback of it being mostly ice and therefore melting makes it nearly impossible for it to be used in any practical sense. However, Pykrete is also relatively obscure and hasn't had much research conducted into it. So it could be possible that in the future, a modified version of Pykrete could be used for construction and aircraft carriers and stuff. But we don't live in that future, so who knows? Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.